to the other end of your body. Dancing has a triple benefit for your brain. A 21-year study has revealed that dancing reduces the risk of dementia and Alzheimer's in the elderly. It's all that extra blood flow along with the wonderful memory workout that puts dancing at #1 on your list of ways to keep fit after 50. And all of those happy hormones that are released as a result of the socializing aspect of enjoying a dance class are the icing on the cake, real depression busters. Aside from the triple brain benefit, dancing is, of course, an excellent way to keep your muscles toned and your cardiovascular system fit. We've all been awe-inspired by the sheer flexibility of the greats such as Nureyev and Fontaine. If you could stretch half as well as a professional dancer, you'd be on your way to a pristine lymphatic system. And since dancing is a weight-bearing exercise, it's especially good for strengthening the bones in the legs and hip area. So if you're middle-aged, it might be time to put some hop back into your hip to keep osteoporosis away. According to studies at the Mayo Clinic, dancing is a proven stress reliever. This puts people who dance regularly at lower risk of coronary heart disease and high blood pressure. So reach for the rumba over the rum any night of the week. Weight loss due to dancing keeps the waistline down and diabetes at bay as well. It seems there is no end to the health benefits of dance, so grab a partner and take some positive steps toward better health. Dance classes abound. Take your pick from belly to ballroom, from crumping to classical. It's all up to you. Dining out doesn't have to be a calorie-crushing affair for the weight-conscious amongst us. It's possible for you and your taste buds to have a good time at a restaurant by ordering something healthy. Make sure you know how your food is going to be cooked. And if you don't want it to be fried, ask for it to be grilled, poached, or baked instead. Fish is a great option, but not if it's drowning in buttery batter with a side of fries. Deep sea fish is oily enough with all of those brain-nourishing omega-3s. Best to have it baked with some tasty greens. Portion control is another aspect that's often taken out of your hands while eating out. Try ordering 2 entrees instead of a main. A side dish of fresh steamed veg, along with a lean protein-based entree, is better than one big creamy pasta dish. Good chefs often cook with real butter for the authenticity of flavour, so beware. Make sure poultry and meat cuts are lean. Try some interesting vegetable options. Most restaurants these days have a vegetarian option. On the day of the dining out experience, perhaps have a lighter lunch than usual to compensate for some possible extra calories at dinner. And if you blow out on your calorie count, all is not lost. You can make up for it on the stepper at the gym the next day. You can start someone in dance classes at the age of 3, giving them a head start in health. Hardly a week goes by when we're not bombarded by the latest Tinseltown dieting technique that promises to have us svelte and sparkling like a starlet in 3 short weeks. But is dieting the answer? Cutting whole food groups out of your diet can send your body into famine mode. It thinks there is an environmental food shortage and starts hoarding every morsel you eat as fat for the future. This explains why, when you break a diet and start eating like you again, you gain all that weight back plus some. It takes 2 whole years of eating well-balanced, regular meals for your body to believe it is in a stable enough environment to break the famine mode. If you eat everything in moderation and add some regular exercise to the mix, you'll have a far better chance of keeping a steady weight over your lifetime. Best not to start that yo-yo rolling. Opt for the middle path. It's a heart-wrenching experience to have a loved one not know who they are, who you are, or what day it is. Dementia is a progressive condition that affects mainly the elderly, deteriorating the brain's ability to cope with language, problem-solving, and memory. It can be the byproduct of another condition such as Parkinson's or Huntington's disease, or may be due to weak artery function in the brain. There are other forms too, for which the cause is still a great unknown. A simple test at the doctor's surgery could reveal a lot. The doctor will interview the patient and ask them to draw a house. A person with dementia will leave out some crucial element, such as a door or the roof, and not realise. It's a simple but effective place to start.
Confident diagnosis allows them to know what they're facing, be able to get information to understand the illness, have a better idea of what they might expect in the future. That might allow them, if they want to make some plans for the future.
A healthy lifestyle with plenty of exercise to increase the blood flow to the brain could help minimise your risk of dementia. Good food and mental stimulation could also be key in keeping an alert mind. Feeling hemmed in by the bright lights in the big city? Drive the frustration right out of your system with a road trip somewhere inspirational. Get away from the harsh reds and greys of the urbanscape and head for a patch of green. Driving through freshly forested mountains and rolling green hills has a calming effect on the soul. These kind of landscapes are being used to treat trauma patients. Once the eyes feast on fresh green vegetation and vast bodies of water, the brain experiences calming alpha and theta wave patterns that lead to lower blood pressure. The bright red-based colours often associated with advertising remind the body of the desert. Up goes the adrenaline and up goes the blood pressure. You don't need state-of-the-art trance-inducing glasses to feed yourself calming green images. All you need is your car. So drive your way out of the urban jungle and into some fresh green pasture for a real change of brain pace. Imagine the wind in your hair and a smile on your face as you leave it all behind. Drive yourself sane. Repetitive dieting can lead to severe mineral deficiencies. You won't look very pretty when your hair starts falling out.